morning, good afternoon, good evening. How's everybody doing? Excuse me, let me go up here. I know that Nikki was here early, probably asleep. Thanks, Nick. Always looking for the virtual stuff. Um, Scott, big guy, how you doing? I don't know if you're still here. I saw you were here. I was doing a bunch of stuff this morning. I'll go over, I got a bunch of crap. I haven't felt good the last few days, but hey, Ralph, how you doing? Um, but I feel okay this morning. I slept pretty good. Hey, Bo, how you doing? If you're still here, Randy, how are you? Good to see you, brother. Um, and Chris is here. Chris, how you doing? Cool. So I don't know. It figures right when when you don't feel good. There's nine. I half-assedly cut my beard this morning without the with just a pair of scissors, and I need to do something with that. Um, I'm doing good, thanks, Randy. Uh, so yeah, so I'm feeling better now. Just a bunch of stuff going on. I don't know if the brother's here that's doing the what my wife wanted to do. We ordered the building. We should have the building. Let me get the deal out here. I paid for it after I did that. If you guys didn't watch that video, ended up getting the one. Well, you'll see it, but let me see. Today is I'm gonna say she said 45 days. I'm gonna say from pretty much the end of this month. So I'm gonna say the second week of June. It should be here. We kind of wanted to get it ordered as soon as possible to before the rainy season because they're gonna have to get into this lot next door to crane that thing in. So so that's ordered. They had this crappy flooring in it, and we bumped that up to tile, and pretty much we're gonna have the brother here make the roof. They were gonna do it, but they wanted 50 grand for it, and I know I can get it done for less than that. And plus, they didn't want to do it the way they wanted to. I want to pitch it one way so I can put solar panels on it. They wanted to do a frame type thing, and I don't want to. I only want to put a gutter down one side if that makes any sense. It does to me. I'm going to save that water, and I think I'm going to put it on its own little ecosystem out there. I'm going to have its own little water, its own little pump and tank, and uh, and then I'm going to put in the solar, I believe. It depends, unless I go broke. If I go broke, then I won't be. Hey, there's Robert Mack. Say hello. And Robert just had his knee replaced this morning. And I was lucky, Robert. I woke up at 5 o'clock, which I normally do, but I've been kind of laying back in bed and nodding off because I'm retired and can do any damn thing I want. But I came over, went on the computer, and there was Robert in his van, or getting the same van he said, I think, the one he uses to get him back and forth to the airport, um, and on his way home from the hospital, walked up and down stairs. It's amazing what they can do these days. And yes, Robert, I know you're going to be in pain. I know it's going to be painful, but I'm going to get mine done too. Probably a couple of months. I'll see. Hey, Daz, how you doing? What I missed Daz there. So yeah, everybody give Robert the thumbs up and attaboy, and hopefully you have a nice, smooth recovery, Robert. Um, let's see. Hopefully Thailand is not like the States, allowed to collect rainwater. I don't know. Thailand, you can pretty much do anything you want. I've seen it all over Thailand. They usually clean with those big clay pot type deals. I think Craig has one of those over at his place. I've got an extra tank. I'm hoping it's gonna fit back in the corner around the bend, and just a little pump. I don't even have a bathroom in the place. When I got there, I was kind of glad because when you think 3 meters by 4 meters, same size as the pool, the pond, it looks pretty big, but until you get four walls around it, and then it doesn't look that freaking big. So, but I do like it. We ordered it. Be here the middle of not next month, the following 45 days from 2 days ago. And what I was waiting, then of course, my wife, we had planned on going to Ubon this weekend anyway. She got a call or was at work day before yesterday, said she had to be in Ubon yesterday and today for a meeting, a big meeting. They're in a 5-star hotel, really a nice place. And so I'm going to drive with the aunt and Phi, which is the other lady or woman now. They're 19, 20 years old. Have been with our kids and had been on the videos. One with the glass. Well, anyway, she's coming. They're coming back. They stayed at the house the whole time until the kids went home 3, 4, 5 days ago, whatever it was. 5 days ago, I think. And they went back mainly, and that's another story. So let me finish this one first before I ramble. Hey, Paul, how you doing? Hey, Andy. So they're going to come back and stay here for the weekend. I'm going to leave at 1 o'clock Thai time today and with my mother and father-in-law and go to Ubon, pick up my wife at the hotel, go out, and then we're going to check out the land there. I'm going to bring the drone, and I'll actually do a vlog on it. People have been watching them. For me, I get 200-300 views. That's freaking awesome. That's a lot for me. So I imagine if I kept putting up videos, I'd probably get more subscribers, and I'd probably get people to watch them. Okay, so now the second part of that was the kids were supposed to be here for 2 months. They had to go back, whatever it was, a week ago, even though they had the car and they didn't want to. They just want to sit and drive, which this works out, I think, better. Shushu, we've been paying every month for her to go. She got selected to go to, I hope I get this right, I think it's North Korea, and sing. She does a singing deal. And she's 17 now. So she's be ready for, well, they're both going to share this car for a little while. So when she went back, my wife got a call a couple of days ago and said, hey, I think my teacher's going to, they were supposed to be doing like studying for this going singing in Korea. So what they've done is they had COVID, half the class. So I guess a day ago, the teacher said, okay, no, we're going to just go. So they're going to come back for 2 or 3 weeks, I think, which is awesome. I'm kind of looking forward to that. So they will be here, I think, Saturday while we're gone. We'll be back on Sunday. So they'll be around, and that ought to be fun this time. Because we didn't really have that much to do. They just wanted to hang out at home when they came back last time because they have the pool, they have everything. They just wanted to hang. So what did I say? North Korea? I did, didn't I? Yeah, they're going to be in North Korea. Thanks, Randy. But anyway, so all of a sudden there was nothing, and now all of a sudden there's everything. So, and then one of the pumps started cycling weird, and I don't know what the problem is. I replaced the switch on it. I have no tools here, so they're cheap enough. So I bought one and put it on there, and it's still banging back and forth. I think I'm going to change the pumps. I thought they were good pumps, but they're not adjustable. Maybe somebody knows here in Thailand, but these pumps are fixed. They're a round little set of points that screw into the pressure side, and they go on and off, and they have no cushion like we do on our wells in the States. I've been on a well for years and years, and we got bladders in there that have air in them so that they can, and pump up some pressure so they don't bang on and off. But this one was just bang, bang, bang. I don't know why. But I'm not really happy with the pumps. But they're supposed to be good ones. I think even the one that I think I saw in Chuck's video, it's the same manufacturer that does those round ones. I don't remember. I got 2 of them. One's going down in the well, and the other one's pumping the house. But anyway, so that was fun. So I switched it over because when he put them in, we plumbed it so that I could shut off that one, open up the well one, which we just use for watering for the pond and the pool, and tie that into the house so it's all running off of of the well right now. Just a little bit less pressure. And I don't like the idea that I can't just, go in there with a screw. I mean, I've dealt with a lot of pressure switches, whether it's in refrigeration, air conditioning, water systems, whatever. And it's nice to have, have that be able to adjust it. So I don't know. Maybe somebody knows, or maybe I'll find out. I don't know. Let's see. Jam, is Jam here? Hey, Paul, how you doing? When I saw Expat Paul, I think I said hello. I did not see Jam, and there you are. So I meow. I imagine Jim's with you. You never know. You guys look like you're having way too good a time. So I'm glad that you decided to come to Thailand and stay. So anyway, a bunch of crap going on, which I thought there was going to be like nothing. I do feel better today. I felt like crap the last couple of days, and I don't know why. I have no clue. But I feel pretty good today. So we'll get on the move. And I've already showered, already tried to cut the beard. I'll have to touch that up, probably take another shower after I cut it again. And I think we're going to leave at 1, my wife said. It's about a 3-hour drive. She's going to be done at 4, supposedly. And then we'll pick up, and it's about an hour and 15 minutes or so outside of Ubon for me. So actually from us, it's like a 4 hours and 15-minute drive, depending on traffic. They have a lot of stuff in Ubon that's they're redoing, the roads and crap. So be right back. Trying to change what? From man cave to family room. All right, Andy. Let's see. Did I miss anything? If I missed something while I was rambling, guys, by all means, give me. And you're in Bangkok, okay? I thought you were in Udon. That's how much I know, right? Let's see. Robert's doing. I don't know. Okay, Ralph. He said. What did Ralph ask? Robert Mack. Media. Just don't mix alcohol with pain meds. Please do as much as you possibly can. I know I will be. And I'm not into alcohol at all. I don't know. Robert's gonna. He gets. It's all gonna depend here. If I get it done here, I'm gonna need to talk to the anesthesiologist and my doctor. And I want pain meds. I don't want Tylenol with codeine. I want whatever the strongest morphine-based crap they've got. I want to be in the least amount of pain as possible. With the drugs that we have these days, I see absolutely no reason to be in pain. I shouldn't say that. There are people that are addictive personalities that could be addicted to something. You probably got to watch yourself. Me, I don't know. I was blessed. I got lucky. Whether it be drinking, drugs, whatever, I could stop or do or not, didn't matter to me. But I do want the pain to be gone. I wouldn't do that. I will be going live streams to help anyone who's thinking about. I don't know, Robert. Don't do it. Don't do a live stream if you're in pain like you were the first time I watched your channel, Robert. I don't know if you remember, but I will watch it and I'm going, wow, this poor man is about ready to put a gun to his head and blow his brains out. You were in a lot of pain, if I remember right. Maybe I'm screwed up, but you were in a lot of pain. So hopefully you're not. Hopefully you won't be. I did today after yours. All of a sudden, when I was watching that, the whole side of my suggested videos and all that was completely filled with knee replacements. So I watched 3 knee replacements on how they shave the. It's amazing the actual tools and stuff that they have to do it. I thought they whacked off the bone and put another ball and joint in. They don't. They shave them both and they fit them and drill in and put in the replacement parts. They take like this much off of each side. They've got a thing that measures it, and it's amazing. If you get a chance to watch one, they have them in their 15 minutes. They kind of show you it's not an actual surgery. It's a, whatever created one. But it was very interesting. I learned a lot. But I'm not into pain. Yeah, Darvis said. spelling. Yeah, the Vicodin. I'd like something stronger than Vicodin. If they could give me Percodan, I think Percodan's awesome. It works really well on me, and that used to be back in the States. That was like the dentist used to give that stuff out like office candy. They'd write them out Percodan, Percocet, whatever, for anything that they did. And then all of a sudden it went to the triplicate, and everybody stopped giving it. I think I'd rather have that than the what's the other one? What's the real? I've never tried it. The top of the line painkiller in the States. I forget it. Real addictive stuff. If somebody mentioned it, I would remember. They will give you pain meds that constantly ask your pain level. Just tell them 10. Yeah, I know, but see, it's different here, man. Yeah, I couldn't even get Vicodin. Well, I probably could have. I bitched and moaned. I didn't care. See, they give me pain medicine for my knees now. I don't take it. Most of the time it goes to the aunts, the uncles. They got shoulder problems. I forget the name of it. It's right below it. It's an opiate, but it's the most mild one made. And my doctor gives me, I don't know, 30 of them, for 10 a month. And I haven't taken one. I took it when my tooth hurt. What was that, 2-3 weeks ago? I just don't take them. The pain is, I used to take the Vicodin occasionally. When I moved here, my doctor was giving me 90 Vicodin a month, and I had like 5. I was here for 3 years before I ran out of Vicodin. With just what I had accumulated, the two or three full bottles, I just didn't use it that much. I'm like, for everybody likes Vicodin. I don't know. I guess that's a bad thing. I don't know. But anyway, when I had a tooth pulled, like I said, the lady did give me a thing that did work. It did take the edge off, because I was thoroughly amazed at the amount of pain I was in after I got that, whatever those things in the back are pulled. I thought I was going to go back to work the next day. I had to call and work. I was out of work for a whole week. What a baby. I called the nurse. I said, this Vicodin ain't working. I need some real drugs. And she said, oh, no, he's not going to give you anything. Here's the deal. Take one like your normal deal and smash one up in a shot glass of orange juice and take that at the same time. And damned if it just didn't do enough to take that edge to where off of it worked. So I'll have to see. But when I did my knees originally at 18 and 19, I went in and had the most miserable time of my life. At 18, had the same surgery on my right knee a year later. Went in and told the anesthesiologist I wanted to keep my beard and to shave here. I'm sure I've told the story. And I told the doctor, I said, I'm not going to get it done in the anesthesiologist unless you give me that shot the whole 3 days, because they whap your knee open, just like they did Roberts, except they'd keep you for 3 days. He gave me the shot the whole time I was in there. I never had a better time laughing. The little candy stripers had a great time. When I got out there, I never even took another Vicodin. After I got out, I was fine. So, I don't know. But I want it there in case I have the ability, and I'm lucky enough to not just take it because I want to get high. I don't need that. So, I'm lucky. Okay, now that I've rambled, let's see. Leftover Narcos. Yeah, the extra strength, I think they call them, because the other ones are 7.5 or something. I think it's been so long. But there's that one that oxycodone, whatever it is. I had the chance to take it. A guy offered it to me before when I was in pain. I said, you know what? If it's another step higher, I don't even want to try it until I need it. I don't want to be like, ooh, this is kind of cool. I just don't want to put myself in that position. Although I'm lucky and I don't think I will. No wisdom teeth. I don't have mine anymore. Hence, I'm not wise. They told me, the doctor said, and they had to cut them out. It was oral surgery or whatever. I don't know. They told me you should have all 4 done, because if you only have the 2 done, you won't go back to have the other 2 done. I had the 2 done. I haven't had any problems with the other ones. And after that, I wasn't. They were absolutely right. I did not want to go back in. Yeah, it's amazing, isn't it? So he went in, had the operation, came out, outpatient, I'm gathering, right, Robert? He was up walking around. They made him walk to a little staircase thing they have there. They want you to walk up and down stairs and make sure you're stable before they send you home. And I think so. I think same day. And see, when I did it, they lapped open the knee like they did there, not as extensively, but they didn't have microsurgery when I was 18 and 19. Um, but as soon as that, and I don't know how it is with rubber, the quad across the top that gives you the ability to hold your leg up goes away. They don't know why. As soon as they cut into the knee, that muscle just goes from zip to nothing. So you lose the ability to hold your leg out. Now, I don't know if that's the way it is with this, whether they've done something different you know, in the years, but that's the way it was back in the day when they did it with me. Let's see. That is amazing. The stuff they do, and I think the insurance companies and stuff love it too. They're probably saving a ton of dough sending people home. Ah, coffee's good. So now that how come this thing is sticking? Huh. I don't know what, something weird is going on. Always indeed. Andy's back. 'Cause I know your buddy's on too. I think Scott is. I think he's doing live streams every day now. I don't get a chance to watch him every day, but I do watch him occasionally. Oh, drop the link. You want to come on? Sure, Robert. I can do that. While he's medicated. Okay. There you go. So yeah, so that's my agenda today. Go into Ubon. We'll look at that, see what it's going to take to raise the land, put in a well, and then talk to him about either getting a knockdown building for there, which we looked at, or let him build it. I kind of want to let him build it because he can make more money that way. And that's what kind of it's all about with me anyway. All right, let me change this, Robert. And there you go. There you go. How you feeling, brother?
Laying in bed here, feel pretty good.
You sound good.
Feel really good. It doesn't hurt. It just seems the one spot on top hurts a little bit, and then a little bit in the back, I guess, because they bent it or they did something. But I actually feel pretty good. Now I got. Let me see what I got. I got. I'm in my vacant house here. The one it's vacant. I got some of these. Those are
There you
what
go.
you talked about. Vicodin. Then I got they gave me the uh, Percocet.
Oh, they did. That was my drug of choice.
Yeah,
I like Percocet.
I I
Now,
I only
you had
took
the
one.
you had the surgery done today, right?
Yeah, I had it done this morning. I went there at 5 o'clock in the morning. Then the lady didn't show up to open the office till like 6 or 6:30. I went in. I was going to do a live stream, and then somebody came in, and I don't remember if I did one right when I got out of surgery. I think I might have. I don't remember. They gave me some
I think
strong
you did.
medicine.
I think you
Okay.
did do one.
Then, then they came back in, so I had to shut that off. So on the way home, I did one. But Dave, I'm going to tell you, when you have your knee replacement, they ask you, "Are you hurting? What's the pain? What's the pain
Right.
number?" If you say a 10 or a 15, they'll go get some good stuff and give it to you. And like, if you do it here, they'll probably say, "Look, you want to stay in the hospital a couple of days? You can make that choice where they can just give you the IV."
Right.
And
Yeah. I don't know how they're going to do it. I'll probably have it done here. Supposedly, my wife has checked and the insurance will pay for it.
yeah,
So I'll have to pay 15% or something like that. They pay like 85% or something, some weird amount, the government, on her insurance, the government insurance. But when I had my ACL done 10 years ago,
Right.
12 years ago, it was a nightmare too because what he did was, and I guess it comes back to having the right doctor. This
Right.
guy cut the ACL too short. They
Oh
cut it
God.
out of a cadaver. So in the middle of the surgery, they clamp you off and stop the blood flow to your leg.
Right.
Okay, and it's only supposed to be that way for a certain amount of time before it causes damage and a lot of pain.
Right.
And so he had, in the middle of the surgery, he had to go to another cadaver, cut another ACL, bring
Mm.
it back and put it in. Well, they went past the limit. When I woke up, my leg hurt so freaking bad,
Yeah.
and the pain didn't go away.
Well,
So it's been a nightmare.
now the technology with knee replacement has advanced so much that it's like going in and getting a tooth pulled, except it's a little hurts a little more.
Well, like I
But
said, I watched two of them after when I was watching yours.
yeah,
They gave me all the suggested one, and because yours said knee replacement, there was a whole bunch of them there, and they had the animated deal, and they showed how it did it. I was
yeah,
thoroughly amazed. It
they
was
have
totally different than
they
what
have
I
a
thought it
computer and all
was.
kinds of stuff they
Oh,
use.
it's amazing. They get the angles and everything, and they just shave them, and then the
Yeah,
piece fits on the bone and fits on. I was amazed. So I'm
yeah.
actually feeling better about it because when I think about things, I'm going
It's
in there. They're going to get out a sawzall, cut off the end of
no,
my leg,
no.
So
You
now I
know,
feel better
they
about it. So
technology is so good. The most humiliating thing is they you're numb from the bottom down, so you piss on yourself. So they give you diapers, and I rode home with a pair of diapers on so I wouldn't pee in
now
the guy's
so
car.
they didn't put you completely out,
Yeah, I was out. They do a block from your back that numbs your bottom legs.
right? But they didn't put you completely out. Then
Yeah, yeah. They after
they
they
did
give me the
both.
block, they once my
That's weird.
bottom was numb, I seen the doctor lifting my leg and starting to do stuff, and then all of a sudden, boom, I went out. I went out, but when I woke up, when they woke me up out of anesthesia, they must have grabbed my arm and I started swinging. I pulled the needle out of the right side. I was bleeding all over the place. And they're like, no, 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 no. And I guess I was the guy that grabbed me. I guess I must have been pulling him or something because they had to put another one in my other arm. And it was weird, man. I don't know. Usually they just shake you and they talk to you when they wake you up. But this guy was grabbing my arm or something and being on anesthesia. I don't know. The doctor will tell me later what I did, but I remember like swinging, man. It was crazy.
Yeah,
So
I'm glad that I watched it because, like I said, I definitely have a lot better attitude about going and getting it done. And I'm
it,
guessing I'm thinking 2 months. I've got to still lose a little bit more weight, and I've got a bunch of things that I
well,
want to get done in the
Dave,
next 2 to 3 months, and then I'll go and get it done.
Dave, after you get your knee replacement, you'll be able to walk a much farther, do much more things. You need
Right.
two. You get one done, and then you'll get around a little bit, and then you get the next one done, and you'll get
That's what I do.
around much better,
Yeah,
and
I thought
and
my
then you'll
cousin
lose
was.
weight because you're restricted basically, like I was, on doing things.
Yeah, it was totally like my cousin had both of them done at the same time. I told him he was insane. He was the one that I
Yeah.
stayed with when I went back to the States when my mom passed.
I
So,
tried to I
you
tried
know,
to do both the first time, and the doctor said you don't want to do it. Trust me.
I told him you're crazy. His doctor suggested it. Yeah, let's do
My
them both. You'll
doctor
be
said he
fine.
won't do it
Yeah,
because he
I
says
wouldn't even.
he
I
don't
wouldn't
want you
attempt it.
out that long because
I
when
wouldn't.
they do it, they shut your circulation. They don't want to make blood
That's
clots. They
right.
don't want to do. They're looking after your well being, so that's why they do one. But
The thing
what
that's
I'm
kind
gonna
of got me
do,
freaked out about the anesthesia because I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to see
it's
nothing.
not
So I wanted
bad.
to put me out. Well, the
It's not
problem
bad.
was I had a surgery and I can't remember exactly what it was for. It was for something weird. It
Right.
was a little nothing. They put me out. When I came out, I had a problem breathing, and that freaking me out because of the shit that I went through
Yeah. Right.
when they put the tube down my throat. So I'm a little bit freaked out about that. I know the doctors are going to say, just get a block. You'll be fine. You won't feel nothing. You'll
They
feel moving
they
and
block
pulling.
your
Yeah.
nerve. They will come after surgery, and they will block your nerve on your leg.
Yeah.
Okay, some guy came, a younger guy, and he blocked it, and I'm like, why is it still hurting? Well, about an hour later or 2 hours later, this lady came. She was really knowledge, man. She knew her business, and she did with the ultrasound on a computer, and went to my a nerve, and she put some there, put some there. She said 5 milligram, 1 mil, 5 mil, 2 milligram, and the other girl was using the needle, and they put it in it, and it really helped. So they take good care of you. Don't you know? I'm
I'm going
gonna
to ask them
share.
when I go in. I'll definitely talk to you extensively after you get done with this, and when you so that you can tell me all the things that should be done, so that when I
Yeah,
go in and talk to my doctor, whoever he's going to be, I
yeah.
can say, well, are you going to do the block? Are you going to do this? Or are you going to do that? Or I'll run it
I'm
down to
going
the
to
guy.
share it. I'm going to do live streams and I'll probably do some videos. I'm going to show my good days, my bad, whatever happens. I'm going to be honest and tell everybody. I'm going to tell them how when they numb you, you pee on yourself, everything. It's normal, you know. And the
Right.
hospitals, they've seen worse. They don't care. They're just there to help you, you
See, I
know.
used to have I used to have an in on all that because my cousin, who's been retired for 10 years now,
Right.
he was in charge of a vice president of Johnson and Johnson's joint replacement.
Oh
So
yeah.
yeah, because he was into casting and super metals and all that. He's a real smart guy. He's retired now, but anyway, he would give me, hey, we got the latest greatest deal. I had my guy flew to France to see the first, replacement. He used to
Right.
keep me updated on all the latest and greatest shit. And now I don't have that. So yeah, I just have to talk to people like you. Is it the same knee that you got the last time? Same manufacturer, same knee,
I, I
different
I'm not
style.
sure. I seen two pictures of the thing, and I wanted to ask them that. I think they
Yeah.
upgraded one a little bit, but I'm not sure. But
I'd be interested
they
to know
they they
that.
used you. They put the best one in you, Kaiser. They do pretty good,
Yeah,
and whatever it is, it's going to work. And then you just if you jump off fences and all that with knee replacement, you'll wear it out fast. But if you walk a normal life, things will last longer. I'm going to do a live stream. I might do one tomorrow, the next day, and share my therapy or walking or whatever, and talk about how I'm feeling. If it hurts, it does.
sure,
I'm going
that'd
to
be
share
great.
everything. I'm going to be honest with everything about everybody. You know.
Cool. Yeah, it sounds great to
The,
me.
the worst part's when you first come out of surgery, you're waiting for that next load of pain medicine.
All right.
And then after that, it's gone. Then by the end of the day, like right
Like
now,
I said, I mean, I've got a pretty high tolerance for pain. I just don't like it. I don't see any reason why I need to be in pain. If they've got something that'll keep me out of pain.
right,
And like I said, the only reason is they don't like to give it because that was my when I told my doctor the second time when I was 19. I
right.
said I'm not going to let you operate unless you give me the shit the 3 days that I'm in there.
They'll give you
Otherwise,
medicine.
I'm not going to do it. And you know what he said? He said to me, I don't like to do that because people get addicted. I said, but you're the man that's going to write the prescription once I leave, right? He goes, yeah. Don't write me one. Write me
They
for
all
whatever
say
you want.
that.
Write me for aspirin. And he goes, well, I said, no, I'm not going to worry. And I didn't take anything. I didn't even take the Vicodin. Nothing. 3 days of heaven in the hospital, and the first 3 days, it was the most miserable. Both at Kaiser,
Right.
both at Kaiser. I'm not a big Kaiser guy. The only way that it's good at Kaiser is if you get the right doctor, and if you see the right doctor, they're thumbs up.
That's
If you
why I
don't have the
came.
right doctor and they shuffle you around, they're pieces of
That's
shit.
why I came back here because the one that did my leg is over here. I
Right.
got it done here. I could have done it at another one, and I said, "Well, this surgeon's very good. He's thorough. He talks with you. He's not in a hurry just to get away from you and go do something else. He wants you to know exactly what he's going to do, how he's going to do it, and do you have any questions? You want to talk? Anything you need to know, he wants to hear it. And he's told me if you have any pain or anything's wrong, come right back. he cares about his patients.
Well, I've already seen one guy, the doctor that saved my life, the heart guy,
Right.
when I was sick. He had me go to a guy um, that he knows. So I
Right.
went to him already, but I never did the follow up afterwards.
There was
He took
another.
the X-rays and he told me immediately, "You have no choice. It's neither." Because I said, "Do I have any choice?" Because mine are arthritic. There's no gap all the way around
Bone
my
on
knee.
bone.
It's bone on bone.
Yeah, that's
Been
what
that
mine.
way for
Mine was.
years.
Mine was like that too. Well, let me ask you a question.
Hmm.
How's the pain when you're walking now? It hurts, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, it hurts like hell. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Like I
Just
said,
just think about this, Dave. Just think about it. Okay. The first day of surgery, it hurts. They're going to give you pain medicine. Every day it goes down. You'll have pain medicine. And
right,
probably Thailand, you might be able to stay in the hospital a couple of days too, and then that'll even be better for you.
right. Well,
And
I'll
then
tell you
if
what,
you
my uncle had it done one of the first ones, 30 years ago, 40
right,
years ago, and he was a mechanic. Both his knees were shot from working underneath the car,
yeah,
standing up
yeah,
all the time. Right. Well, I went in the hospital and seen him because me and him kind of had something because we both had bad knees. So
right,
we related to each other. And when I went in there, he had both of them done. This was the first one. And what he told me when I walked in, he said, "The pain's gone." I said, "How can you tell me the pain's gone?" "The pain that I've had in my knees for 20 years and the pain from the surgery are two different pains." He
yeah,
said, "I knew immediately that the pain that I'd been dealing with for 20 years was gone."
yeah.
And he swore by it. He said, he told me like you're telling me, "You're an idiot if
I'm
you don't
just,
go
I'm
get it
just,
done."
I'm just
Yeah.
got the healing pains now. The healing pains. Once they're gone, I'll be good. I'll tell you one thing though. This stopped me. This and then when my gallbladder caused me to have pancreatitis, that stopped me from doing a lot of stuff. That's why you didn't see much YouTube because of my two injuries. But once
Right.
this heals up, I'm gonna be doing more stuff. I got my drone. I got all that. I got plenty of stuff. I'm gonna be doing a lot more stuff. But with the way my knee was, it was so bad. I mean, it was like somebody turned a hot knife in your knee. It
Yeah,
was,
no, no. Yeah, I
yeah.
don't want no pain like that. I
Well,
got
I
to
hope,
interrupt
I hope,
one second, Robert, before I forget.
yeah,
Logan, if Logan's still here, because I got him up on here. Jake got a hold of me the other day and asked me if I had your email address, and I
right.
did. I don't. And so, if you could, Logan, um, go to maybe Jake's channel and go to his about and send him an email. He wants to apologize. I think you commented on one of his videos and he never saw it, and he feels
Oh,
bad about that. It's something like that. So
oh,
anyway,
I don't
Logan.
have any problems with Jake. I never have.
No, 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 no. This is for
Yeah.
Logan.
Oh,
Going
Logan.
gray. Yeah, he.
Oh,
I just.
oh.
That's why I just saw him in here. That's why I said, "Give me one second, Robert," because I'll forget.
Yeah,
So anyway,
I watch his channel. Sometimes I comment on Going Great, sometimes I don't. Same with
yeah, I
30
guess
to
he.
Wake Up. I watch his stuff a lot of times. Sometimes I'll comment, sometimes I won't because I'm sitting in my truck somewhere and it's harder to comment. But I watch a
Right.
lot of channels. I comment on some I just
I
where I'm at.
watched Logan's today. I don't know if anybody watched his videos, but him and the missus went to. I didn't know they still had him. He said it. He was amazed. Roller derby, women's roller derby, and in wherever he. I think you're in Texas, right? I can't remember where Logan is. I think he's in
I think
Texas.
so.
But anyway,
I'm going to
yeah,
see.
they had it.
I'm
It's
I'm
funny.
going to meet Randy E here as soon as I can get where I can drive. I'm going to go meet Randy E.
Randy.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
talked to him.
Randy's a good guy.
He seems like a real nice guy. I talked to him on
And
the
he's
phone.
coming. I think he's gonna come. He says he's gonna come. He got the thumbs up from the little woman because I think he's gonna be coming solo.
Oh, oh,
And
oh, really? Go. I
yeah,
hope he
so
goes
eventually,
in November or December.
I told him the end of the year. I said it's better
Yeah.
in that time, didn't I? I think I did, right, Randy? I think I said October, November. I think I said November.
Well,
But
I
anyway,
can't drive because my right foot. If I drive and something happens, I'm responsible, and I don't want to
yeah,
see
yeah,
an
no,
accident.
no, no,
So I figured in 2 weeks. I'm
it'll
not
pass.
sure. 2 to 3 weeks, I should be able to drive.
That's awesome.
I hope.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get it done. So, and here's Outspoken. If you
I
guys
just
aren't
want. I just
subscribed,
want to
please
help
subscribe.
one person that's on the fence because when I had my left one done, before that, I had an appointment once, and then I chickened out. I postponed it, and then
Yeah,
uh,
that's me.
and then the situation in the world happened, and then my next appointment got canceled. So then my leg got so bad, my left one. I'm like, I'm ready now, and I forgot.
Thanks,
Finally,
Scott.
the third time was the lucky one. I got it done. They did it ahead of everybody, and I thought, wow, that wasn't so bad. All my pain's gone on the left side. That's wonderful. So now this one's done, and I'll share my good days and bad days. I just want to help anybody that's on the wall because I was scared to death. I was a chicken. I didn't want to do it the first time, and once I did it, it was best.
Yeah.
You know,
So my uncle said, I mean, and now, like I said, he was like the first ones 40 years ago, 30 years ago, whatever it was.
that was totally
And
different.
yeah, he swore by it. He said it was the best decision he ever made. You know what it is with me? I'm like, if you don't tell me what you're going to do. Like I was supposed to, I had sleep apnea, and this was
Right.
years ago, and the doctor said he tried to stick the camera down my nose, and the you think I snorted so much cocaine when I was younger I wouldn't have any problem,
Right.
but they're small, and he couldn't get it through there. He shoved it down. He said, "Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to cut you here. We're going to peel your face down. I'm going to
Oh,
go in here and I'm going to open up your
oh
sinuses,
God,
and you're going to be great." He said, "Just make the appointment on the way out." And I'm walking out with this
I
one,
wouldn't do
right?
it.
And I walked out the door and I kept walking. She goes, "Aren't you going to stop?" I said, "No, nope, I'm done. I'm going
I
to
wouldn't
live with
want my
just the
face
way it is."
peeled. No,
So she followed me right out the door laughing.
they. There was
But that's the
another
mistake
guy.
they made.
There
Like I
was a,
did, you're supposed to be 50 when you're supposed to get the hose put up your rear, right? And the
yeah,
doctor gave me, I was 54. After 4 years going back to the doctor every year for my physical. He's going, "You didn't do that, did you?" After finally the fourth year, I said, "Listen, here's the deal. If you're expecting me to make the appointment to have some guy shove a garden hose up
yeah.
my rear, it ain't going to happen." And he started laughing. He goes, "Okay, I'll set it up. You just tell me when to be there, and I'll be there." So I did it, and I was really surprised, see, because my grandfather died of colon cancer, and my mom, she used to go 3 times a year.
Right.
She had polyps and all this kind of stuff. I
Everybody has
went in, and
polyps,
the guy,
supposedly.
I didn't have any. The guy said, "Come back in 10 years." Of course, that's about 10 years now. I was 50, 55, 56. So I probably am due to get a
I'm
garden
I'm
hose.
past due
Um,
too, but I don't like people shoving some
yeah,
air
no.
hose up my
Everybody
you
in
know
there,
what.
and they told me, when I was in there, I'm going, "Man, I don't want to wake up and look." Sure enough, oh, they said, "Oh, you won't wake up. You won't wake up."
Kaiser
I
has
wake up
had
and I'm looking at the freaking screen, and there they are, freaking. I'm seeing this hose going up, and I'm looking, and I
oh
started
God,
talking, and I guess you don't know exactly what you're saying when you're under that stuff,
right.
but they were laughing like hell, and I think I was saying something to the extent, you at least a kiss, maybe a date first before you guys do this, but they hit me up and put me back out, and afterwards I told a bunch of people about it. I'm going, I made such a big deal out of it, and it was so freaking easy. It was the worst part about it is drinking that shit the night before to
Right.
evacuate your system.
Oh, I
That's the
hate that.
worst
I
part of
hate
the whole
that.
thing.
Hey Dave,
That's what we like to talk about on this
there was
channel. But
another guy there that they worked on, and he had diabetes and some other problem, but he had a beard. He had a beard and not as thick as yours in the bottom, but it was about an inch all the way around or a little farther. And they worked on him, and they kept a nurse with him because of his diabetes, and they took real good care of him while I was in the hospital. I seen him. He was two doors next to me, and
uh,
technology is so advanced these days. They can do miracles. You know that.
and see, I'd just as soon I'd like to, if I get in there, I'll have my wife in there talking to him, going, he's a he's had heart problems, this and that. You need to keep him in here for a month. Not in a
Stay in
month. I'm
there.
just
Stay
kidding.
in there.
I just if they offer me 3 days, I'll take 3 days. Why
Yeah,
not?
stay in there. You'll get an IV pain every
because
day.
she because she's gonna have to help me. She's the only one, and she works. Her mom
Yeah.
and dad could, maybe try. But I
hire a
feel funny,
nurse. Hire a
What's that?
nurse to help you. There, you
That's
know.
what I maybe I will do when I went from the private when I went from ICU for after the 2 months
Right,
to the private room in the hospital, which was awesome by the way.
right.
Um, I hired the same RNs that were
Yes,
in their days off. Out of all of them there, they came every day. Well, my wife was there for the first week. 3 weeks after that, 7 hours each day or 6 hours each day, 500 baht a
yeah,
day.
that's nothing for three,
15
four
bucks.
days.
15 bucks. Yeah. No.
Because
And
every
and
day
I
the pain
probably will.
goes
That's a
in.
good idea. I just feel, if it's not a medical professional, if it's my wife,
Yeah,
I wouldn't want the kids to do. What happens if my pants fall down or something? My mother-in-law's there.
hey,
I don't like.
I
I don't
was
want to
I
experience
was
that.
standing next to the bed, but peeing on myself, and the nurses were there. They see it all the time. It's normal, Dave. I said, "Oh,"
Nanette
she
is
says, "I'm
wishing.
sorry." She says, it
Nanette
happens
is
to
wishing
everybody.
you.
It's all right, huh?"
Nanette is wishing you a speedy recovery.
Hi, Nanette. Hello. I seen your
Hey
comment. I
Timmy,
commented on your comment. Thank you, Nanette. I appreciate it. I,
this is all the Filipina Drondra. You guys need to be
I'm
subscribed
gonna.
to all
I'll
these
share.
channels.
I'll share all this recovery every day or every other day, and then tell you the good or the bad, how I feel. I'll be honest
Yeah,
with
no,
you
that's
guys.
awesome. I'm
And
looking forward to it.
if
I'll be
somebody
doing the
needs
same
sub
thing
sub
in
to my
3 months.
channel,
So,
you can do it, Dave. Just stay in the hospital a few days. Hire
and
that nurse. Who,
then
Dave?
I'll do my live streams back then and go. That Robert Mack is a lying son of a bitch. It hurts
No,
like a bastard. No,
mine
I'm just kidding.
mine is look.
That's unbelievable.
I'm
And
moving
my
it. Watch,
cousin the
see my
same
leg.
way. Like I said, he
Look,
was up walking.
look.
Robert, they had him up walking around on when he had both his knees done. They had him walking that same day. They just love to get you up and move around, and I don't blame them. That's the way that they, like I said, I can remember back when I was 18, 19, when they did the meniscus in each one. I was in the hospital for 3 days, and they made me, with a pair of crutches, go
Right.
up and down the stairs to make sure I could go up and down the stairs, and then they let me go home. But
No,
it
you know
is
what?
it's gonna be a good thing. I'm glad that that you're can explain all this stuff. I'm really looking forward to it because I need to know that stuff in my. I know it's going to be
I mean,
painful. That's
everybody
just so part of it.
everybody
But the end
has
result is going to be
the end
that I'm going to
result.
have
You'll be
a
happy,
better. Yeah, I'll have a
but
better life.
everybody's pain
Hey,
tolerance is
Ryan.
different too. Yeah, pain
Yeah,
hurts me. Pain hurts me,
it's
but we're all
it's weird on healing too. Like I said, when I did it way back when and these were the Kaiser guys, but the one that did the second surgery, he said, I said how long? Last time it took, blah blah blah. He goes, well, one thing it really depends on how vigorous and how much you do your therapy. But he goes, I've had 90-year-old women in here that were up running around 2 weeks later, and I've operated on top notch athletes that in 3 months they're still not ready to
really.
run around.
The
So he
main
said it all depends on the person. So
the main thing is once you get your knee, you got to bend it. If it hurts or not bending it, you need to bend it to
right,
start because you got to keep it moving. So later you don't end up like people on a walker. Physical. I have a drill sergeant. Tommy J knows her. She's my drill sergeant. Tomorrow morning we already got. I got to get up in the morning, have a cup of coffee. The chairs are set up outside here. I got to do bands. I got to straighten them, and then the therapist is actually coming to my house tomorrow too.
that's awesome.
Yeah. So this this whole house is empty. The closet doors are against the wall there. Um, this I'm gonna paint this house, have it painted, and rent this place out. Collect more rent here.
So when's your hopeful return to Southeast Asia? When are you shooting for?
Well, once I heal up, probably in May, sometime in May or beginning of June, everything works
Very
out.
good.
I'm gonna buy my plane tickets for the end of the year. We were
Cool.
talking today that we either end of October or sometime November. We want to go to Vietnam, then go to Thailand, and on the way home, maybe stop in the Philippines for 7 to 10 days.
Awesome.
because when I come, I bring a bunch of stuff for the orphanage and people, so I can't go there first, you know.
Right. I
So
see.
on the way back.
The Grinch again is wishing you a speedy
Oh,
recovery.
hey Grinch, how you doing? Thanks for that. I appreciate it. Hey, is anybody not subbed to my channel? Sub, it's free, and I hope to share with you
Somebody
guys.
stick
Hey
up
Ryan, what's
Robert's
up?
stick up Robert's link, would you please?
There's
Yeah,
Robert.
I want to go with
Ryan, hello
Robert to
Ryan.
Vietnam too, because in case people don't know and aren't subscribed, please subscribe to Robert Mack Media. And Robert is married to a lady from Vietnam,
Vietnam.
and they have a place there, and he goes there and knows it. See, because if I go with my wife, I've only got a 3 or 4 day window. She works, so I have a limited deal. So I had talked to Robert about this before. I want to go with somebody that knows when we get there. Okay, this is where we want to go. You're going to want to see this, 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 and this, because otherwise we'll stumble around for two
They
days and we won't see shit.
they
So I'm
got
hoping Robert will still do
they
it.
got they got so many places you can if you want to see the war, like the tunnels. You want to see the
I like that
president's
place that
palace,
Andy went. The
the war
that is the
museum.
no, well, no, the lake in the middle where he actually took a cruise around the lake.
Is
That was
that
in
the, is
Vietnam,
that
right?
is that the one up in the Lat, the lake up
I don't
there,
know.
or is
Maybe
that the one up the islands?
Andy's still here, and I think that
Which
what's his
one
name
was
went
it?
on it too. Who's
Or
the
is that
English guy?
Hoi An? Maybe. Let's see.
Andy'll know because he went on it. And what's the guy's name that does the videos where he went around on Thailand on the little bike motorcycle? God, my mind. Anyway, he went there too. He did the whole. He went around
Oh,
Thailand for a whole year. What's his name? God, my,
that European guy, the guy
yeah, yeah, the guy,
uh,
the young guy.
starts with a
Anyway, he
D, I think.
Doyle, Patty Doyle.
Yeah, Patty Doyle.
Yeah, he went to the same place where it's a big giant lake, and I guess it's almost like a small cruise ship. There's only
Right.
like 10 staterooms or something. Andy will probably know.
There's
Let's
a
see if he
guy
remembers.
here in the U.S. He was a bartender.
Thanks,
He
Vicky.
him and his wife sold their house, and they thanks Vicky, I appreciate it. They sold their house, and he just drives around a little Bronco with his wife, films every town. He says he makes more money now on YouTube than when he worked, and he has 200. I don't know if it's 250 or 280,000 subs or more. I don't know, but he just
Wow.
loves it. He goes, now I'm trying to go to places I miss. He just drives everywhere. Isn't that
Well,
crazy?
that was the one thing that I forgot to tell you guys too. I decided on the fancy
Trailer.
trailer, and I got to go see it on the 15th, and then make all the modifications. I'm increasing the batteries on the solar so that I can run the air conditioner for 15 to 20 hours if I want to without any sun, and then a couple other things that modifications that I want made to it, and then I'll pick it up a week later. He's going to do the hitch on my truck and the lights on the truck while we're there. When we're looking at it, we're going to spend a day. He said it'll take him a day to do it, and so hopefully the end of next month I'll probably go to. I haven't told him. I saw he's here earlier. T and W, Tim. I'll probably go to
Yeah.
Tim's house. So I'll let you guys know.
Hey
But
Dave,
I like that trailer a lot. I'll try to pull it up.
should I go to Las Vegas and bet on when you're going to get your knee replacement?
No, but I guarantee you that it'll be done within 6 months.
Do
I'm gonna.
yourself a favor and do it. You'll be
Yeah,
happy.
I will. I'm definitely gonna do it. I want to lose about 15 kilo, and so I need to get up and get around. It's gonna be harder to do. It's gonna be easier to do after I have the replacement. But I got to do whatever I got to do. Taking those shots again. Those might have been the reason that I've been feeling a little under the weather. So we'll see. But I'm gonna pull up that. I'm gonna try to pull up that trailer.
I used to be 330 pounds. I got my left leg fixed. I weighed in today at 129 kilos.
Wow, I weigh 121, and I'm
Yeah.
only 5'11". Robert's 8
I'm
feet tall.
6'8", 6'8". Isn't that something? I weighed into them. I'm like, wow, because
That's
with the
awesome.
left leg, good, I can do more. But now, once the right one's done, oh my God, I can't wait. You know. And then you got to build the muscle as you walk. You know, you just walk slow or walk with a cane after a while for a little bit. That's nothing. You know.
Right.
So,
No, I think I'm looking forward to it. You've really got me this time. So
you know, there. Watch. See my leg on the floor. See it right there. Watch. Yeah.
well, don't hurt yourself.
See that?
Don't pull it. Don't pull a stitch.
Look.
Oh, I can feel the pain already.
No, it doesn't hurt. Doesn't hurt.
Let's see.
There it
Where
is.
is it? Okay, here it is. So I'm gonna bring it up. I'll bring it up right now, real quick, just so you guys can see it again. Because I really dig it. I think it's gonna be. The guy said, I don't know. I haven't seen it with my own two eyes. How do I do it? Do this screen share screen, marketplace. Okay, I don't know what they'll do with us. What did it do with us, Robert? It push us over to the side. Yeah. Okay. So there it is. Um, it's going to be that same color, gray. It's going to have a 24-volt air conditioner.
Oh, let's
So
see.
I'll even get a little bit better out of it. I'm going to have across what case I was wondering on that awning cranks out. So you crank it. It's not electric, but it's got enough storage for me. I'm going to have them add on the back here somehow, and try not to block the lights. I want to put a motorcycle rack so I can bring like a 125 wave or something. That way, if I get someplace and I'm camping, I don't have to unhook the truck and go to the 7 because I forgot butter or something stupid.
Got a
So there's
question.
the solar panels. There's the inside. Go ahead, Robert.
Can you get a tandem axle instead of just a single axle?
There, yeah, but it goes to a bigger trailer, and I don't want a bigger one.
Really?
And I'm not gonna be. This thing's only 20 feet long, 19, 20 feet, something like that. So, but I think it's cool. It's got a bathroom, although it is a cassette deal, so you pull it from the outside. It's got the air conditioner, refrigerator.
Looks
I
good.
think it's perfect. Yeah, I think it's perfect. I would have went that way too, Robert. But I'm here in Thailand. I'm just gonna, you know, nice and easy. I don't need to be, like my wife said, speed racer.
That'll
But
be nice for both of you.
yeah,
You
I
can
think so.
putt
I think it'll be
around and
fun. And it's got that front deal, and it's really weird. It's kind of cool. I saw the video that the guy had on it. In the middle of that table that goes down to make the big bed, instead of having to pull it up and take it out and set it down in, it's hydraulic. You push the center of the table and push it down to where you want it and let it off, and that's it. Set 2 cushions on it, and the bed's set up.
it's
So, and
amazing.
there's a bed in the back. I don't know if I showed you See, the reason that I wanted to go this way was because of, let me see, this. See, now in the back, the kids there's actually, the one I'm going to get's going to be bunk beds in the back. There's going to be a half bunk above this bed in the back. And then in the front, me and my wife can sleep here. So we can take the kids with us, and I think I'll get more use out of it than just me doing the solo camping, or with the wife. She'll go too. And I think I'll have a better chance bringing her in that trailer than I would in the one I built. Here we go. Now let's ask Tim. You don't have a problem if I come there. I don't know if they have anti-sway. I'll have to look. I'll pull it with the trailer. I'll pull it with the truck and see if there's any problem at 50, 55 miles an hour. And see if I can get it to dance around. My 12, 14-foot Hallmark that I hauled the go-karts in was a single axle. It was fine. I don't know. I didn't have a problem. But I'm going to probably come to your house. So let me know if I can or not. I could see Dave parking that trailer. Yeah, exactly. I can park it anywhere I want, right? The thing, Ryan, too, is when I go to Ubon, once they start working on there, I can pull the trailer out there in the middle of the week, spend 3 or 4 days watching them, making sure, going over where I want this, that, the concrete, the well, digging the two. Well, there's already one tilapia pond. Digging the other one, I can kind of supervise it, and I'll be in complete comfort with air conditioning and everything. So I'll get. I think I'm going to get a lot of use out of it. It's expensive, $750,000, I think, but I didn't go out and buy a truck or anything. I have her truck, although I did say if it became a pain in the ass, I was going to go out and buy a Ford because I want an automatic and I want cruise control. But I'll use the D-Max or whatever it is, the
Ford's
four-door
good
truck
truck.
I got.
Ford's a good truck. I
Yeah,
see.
but the one I've got is the what is it? The D Max,
Right.
the D whatever. It's a good truck, 4-door. My wife bought it brand new. We put a motor in it. It's diesel, 2.2 or something,
My
and
brother,
I think it'll pull it fine.
my brother's in the automotive business, and he has more Chevy trucks that come in there for stuff that breaks. And then when you're driving on the highway, you see more on the tow trucks and more Chevy trucks broke down. It's just I just don't understand it. I've had
A lot of people
Fords.
got bad. I was a Chevy guy my whole life with cars. I
I
liked,
was too early
but
on.
there's nothing. Probably the best trucks I ever had were Fords. So.
Yeah.
But let's see, what did I miss? I
I'm
miss
gonna
anything?
get off your stream, Dave. I just wanted
Okay, Robert.
I'll be sharing tomorrow. Next day I'll be going live again, sharing
And
my
anytime that I'm on and you want to come in and give people an update or
right.
come on and maybe get a few more subscribers, by all
I
means, come on.
appreciate it.
And
I
anytime you
appreciate
want.
it. I'll be
You're
back
always
in. I'll
welcome,
be
brother.
back in the YouTube swing as soon as I get well here. So I'm
All
on
right.
the. I'm getting there. Take care, everybody. Thanks everybody for listening to me. I appreciate it. Have a great day or evening. Thank you.
See you. All right.
Bye. Bye.
Bye. That was Craig. I see Craig's here. Hey, Uncle Craig. You're going to be the second stop. I might make, on the first deal out, I might go to Udon, see Tim for a couple of days, and I might head your way because you're close to Jake and I think to Ron, right? You guys have went out and ate, right? So I'm hoping that you've got. I think looking at your property, I think you got enough room for me to sneak in there, but always up to you, right? D-Max, that's it. 4x automatic. So we'll switch trucks when I come there. I'll give you some extra cash. That's what I want. I want a 4-wheel drive Ford. I don't care what kind. I don't want a new one. Something with 100. How many kilometers is on yours? I don't know. I think something with 100, 110, 120 is barely broke in with those diesels by all means. You don't need a beach condo. Yeah, I know. That's it. I'm gonna try too eventually, Logan, to make it out. I saw in one of Joe's videos that they had camping right on the beach, and now without having to run the generator, at night with the extra solar, it should be awesome. So we'll see. I'll be doing videos on it. It'll be on the Trailer Trash Thailand. Of course, it's not so much trailer trash anymore, but it's going to be a fun channel. I think we'll have a good time. Hopefully, you guys will come over. The people that are on, I still got the same amount, 45 or whatever it is, subscribers. So I'll be doing a video shortly, especially when we go to look at the trailer and all that kind of stuff. And I'll do an update. Yeah, 150. The thing's barely broken in like new, right? You can't kill them trucks, man. There ain't no way. We have plenty of room, air conditioned. Yeah, like I said, this thing, it's going to have 800 amp hours of lithium ion battery. So I can run that 24 volt air conditioner inside there for, depending on what temperature and everything, somewhere between 15 and 20 hours. But I'm going to be running the microwave. I'll run little stuff. As long as I've got sunshine, which, being here in Thailand, most of the time I've got. If not, I'm buying a 2,000 watt generator to take with me. Even though the little one will run the air conditioner, it runs it at such a high RPM. I want to drop that down, so I'm going to get a 2500 It's 13,000 baht for the one on from Lasada, our favorite place, Craig, and it should be running down almost on eco, so it should be quiet. We'll find out. All that stuff I'll put on. I'll put some of the stuff on here when I go. I'm going to try to go at least once, twice a month. If I'm doing the Ubon build, I'll probably do one camping week and then 1 week, at home, and then do a second week from Ubon. It should be kind of cool. I'm looking forward to it. Maybe I'll get up to where I'm doing damn near a video a day like Craig. Working for you. Thanks, Timmy. I appreciate it, man. You guys are awesome. But yeah, I think it's going to be fun. Like I said, I'm really digging it. I think it's going to be, a nice, a nice, trailer. Probably not the best in the world. A little bit on the expensive side, but everything's brand new. I looked at some of these other ones, and they still want 400 or 500 for one that's 2005, 2000 and three, and this one's brand new. So I don't know. We'll see. I think it's going to be perfect. Everything will be done. I'll just go right on it. Like I said, I'll have them build that something across the back because I want to carry a scooter with me of some sort. Probably be a brand new Wave, I think, or a newer one, a year old or something. I think they're a little bit lighter. I have to look and see. I want to kind of get around to where you can still see the lights, so I'll have to do some measuring and stuff, but I'm gonna have them build something there because I want to carry something, and I don't have enough room across the tongue, and I don't like putting a bunch of tongue weight on something anyway. So let's see. Later, he's going. All right, Andy. Thanks for hanging. It's been what? It's been over an hour. I don't know if the cousin's here. I've got to go. No, it's only 10 o'clock. I've got to. I'm leaving at 1. I still got to pack some of my stuff. I still got to try to straighten out this beard, and but I'll hang for a little while. Everybody's still here, so if you guys aren't subscribed, please subscribe to Robert Mack. Uh, he's gonna put out some good. I mean, I'm interested because I'm gonna have to have mine. They wanted to replace mine 15 years ago, both of them. So it's time, I guess. And like I said, it helped me already because, like when I was watching his at 5 o'clock this morning, it's an outpatient thing, and it put up all these suggested videos, and they were on replacements, and I watched a couple of them. They weren't the actual surgery, but just a reenactment type thing, and I thought they whacked it, cut my knee out, put it, I got to watch myself sometimes. So I feel better about it, put it that way. I haven't seen Mitch in a while. I hope Mitch is doing all right. Are you lurking by any chance? If you are, you don't have to pop in. Just hope you're doing all right, brother. Haven't seen you or talked to you in a while. Let's see. So that's the gist of it. So the latest thing that I was saying towards the middle of, or the end of Robert, when Robert was on, the 15th, I believe, we have me, my wife, and the manufacturer have a line group together. He's going to keep me advised on when they get to the stage when I could come there. It's gonna, when I get there, I'll go over everything, make sure everything's done, look at everything I've got, make sure he adds the things that I want. Because I could sit there and tell him and try to explain it to my wife. To explain it to him, it ain't gonna happen. The battery, that was easy. I just want you to double the battery bank. And he said, no problem, give me a price on that. But to put on that back deal should be something he could do. I'm imagining I'm gonna have to talk to him because I'm gonna say I want you to build a rack on the back. Kind of explain it to him, and if it's something that he said he can build in a couple of days, and it'll be ready to go because he's got to get the licensing and the he's gonna put it in my name, the whole deal. Um, I guess what I'm saying is, if I go there, I might stay a week because why drive the truck there to drive all the way back home? I could take my wife to the airport, drop her off. She could fly home, go to work. I can stay there and then pull it back. So hopefully I'm going to have it. I'm the end of that month, the end of next month. So it's not that far off. 15 days until he's supposed to have it for me to look at, and I'm looking forward to it. We'll see. Hey, how you doing? If you guys aren't subscribed, great channel. If you like fishing, hunting, uh, family, uh, great channel. By all means, please subscribe. So I'll show you. Let's see. Oh, what is that? In case you guys, this is the one that I decided to get. I'm going to go ahead and buy the. I've already done this one here. Um, it's about 20 foot bathroom, air conditioning, refrigerator, nice awning. It's got this little pull-out outside cooking area too. It's got an inside sink and cooking area. Would be nice if it was double axle. That's where I want to put it across the back there, a rack for a scooter. It's going to be heavy on solar, about 1,200 watts. He's trying to see if he can stretch it out a little bit. I got 1,000. That's 1,000 right there. 1,000 will work. I'd like to have as much as I could. If I want to, across the back here, I could probably put down some folding panels. If you guys, let me go to the actual stream. Where are you? You can't see. Across the back, side by side, down, and then that are unhinged. And if I have two panels that I could run and tie into there, that's another thing I want to talk to him about. Hell, I can get at least 600 more. So 1,600 I'd be a lot happier with. But we'll have to see. But I think it's cool. It's got plenty of storage. Right to the left there is where the sink and the little one burner electric top stove is. So I've got both. It's got that one that pulls out is there. You can see it right there. I believe it's induction. It looks like it. Let me see if was it the other way. There. This one that pulls out actually is hooked up to under the sink over there where that is on the other side of the door. There is a gas bottle and it's hooked up to that. So and there's a heater too. So there's heat, cooling, everything. It's and I could I have built the other one? Yeah, would it have been kind of cool? Yeah, for me, but the family, I couldn't have got the whole family in there, and we could get the kids and us in there no problem, and it'd be a lot of fun. Yeah, a lot of people are going camping, man, and like I said, especially for Thai people, they're putting up campgrounds where you go and you pay like 150 baht, and they give you the tent. They give you everything, and you can spend the night for 100 baht or something. So it makes it reasonable. Now, when on some of the ones that I've seen, when they see a trailer that has air conditioning on it, they freak out and they want like 1,000 baht for air conditioning or something. Only hearsay. Haven't been on any of them. I'll find out when I go, and I'll just tell them I don't need to plug in. I'm fine. Just give me an open spot to where I get, because I'm going to go two places. One kind of off-road. The trailer isn't an off-road. They do make one, but it's a million baht, and it doesn't. It's not as big, and I can't put as much solar on it. And I'm not going to get up to where I'm going to put myself in a bad situation. It would be nice to have four-wheel drive and a winch and that trailer. But I'm not going to put myself in, rock climbing. But off the beaten track on a trail type stuff in the middle of nowhere, yeah, I'll do that. I'm going to see into maybe getting a satellite phone and some other stuff because, I'm having a heart attack. Here's where I am. They can come, maybe save my life. Who knows? That happens. Who cares? I'm ready, man. I'm not. I want to hang because my wife wants me to hang for a while, and I want to too. But I think having the I think it's going to be fun. I can't wait to do the vlog and just ramble. And then, like I said, if we're going to be doing U-Bahn, I have to see how long it's going to take because I think I'm going to have him build it. I think I'm going to have him build it almost Thai style type thing, just one rectangular deal, an apartment down one side, 2 bedrooms in the front, kind of like if you've seen Joe's Foreigner Joe and Gifts house, but just not that extensive, more Thai style. But they have that's real high in the front and it gets low in the back, like this. And they have 2 bedrooms up front, and then another bedroom, probably have 3 bedrooms, a kitchen and stuff across the back, and then down the one side, a entry, separate entry for the cousin that's going to live there, and a little living room, a little kitchen in the living room, and a bathroom and a bedroom, and incorporate all that. But I think I'm going to want to put pylons in because the lady that's doing the knockdown buildings, I did have them give a price on doing a knockdown there, and what she said was, if you put pylons in 2 months, they'll set the building on there instead of waiting for. Like I have pylons on this place, and it hasn't moved a millimeter, and you can do it in 2 months. So I think that's what I'll probably do instead of waiting a year for the land to settle and all that. They don't have a bunch of vibrating, or I don't think they do. But I think I'd rather have pylons. So we'll do that. That's what we're going to do this weekend. We're going to go to U-Bahn, talk to the uncle, see what he thinks. I've got it in my mind. I've got little drawings. Should be easy to do for him anyway. And I want to. That's the whole thing. Is that him to make the money on building the building, and even if the knockdown a little bit cheaper or whatever, I want him to do it. So hopefully he will. I'm losing my green screen. Who's this? Eminem. I don't know if I've seen. Is it true? Is lead to a certain extent, not as far as they'll pretty much leave you alone. They've got dispensaries pretty much on every corner, edibles, everything you could possibly think of. They haven't, as far as I know, it isn't completely decriminalized. So I wouldn't do anything with it. I'd love to grow, but until they completely decriminalize it. But coming here to Thailand and going to Pattaya or John Tiem or any place, Phuket, and walking the streets, if you walk 100 yards, you pass 3 of them. So three dispensaries or whatever you want to call them. They aren't smoking out in public or anything. You're not supposed to do that. I think you could check into the government deal, but to go and get some edibles or get some weed to go back to do whatever you're going to do in your hotel room, I don't think they're bothering anybody. Put it that way. Yeah, so to get back to that, there are a lot of people out there doing it, camping and stuff too, and YouTubing. So I don't know. I'm doing it because it's going to be fun. It's in my wife's name, and I don't know. We're going to have a bunch of fun there. I can see having a lot more. I have fun doing this too. But like I was saying, 2 weeks out of the month, one I'll be doing a camping video. The other week I'll be in U-Bahn. So while I'm there, I'm going to be doing live streams for Got to Love Thailand. So they aren't going to stop. I'm just curious to get out there. I want to get on solar and be boondocking and not have to depend on anybody or anything. if I have 10 gallons of gas and I've got the generator, and I'll have the back of the truck to put all that stuff in boxes so it doesn't slide around. If the sun doesn't shine for a week, I think I'll still be okay with the generator running. During the day, it'll be charging the batteries and running the air conditioner. And then at nighttime, the batteries will run. It should be fine. We'll see. It's going to be an interesting deal. Are they smoking in public? Supposedly I heard that they were going to crack down on that. They didn't like that, but I don't think they're going to do anything. I think it's the greatest thing in the world. I think that it's good for Thailand. Saturday, in front of the massage shop last night, and a guy pulled up on his motorbike smoking a joint, getting halfway down the walk into the bar. You can't walk. Wow. Yeah, I don't know. And just so I just kind of realized I haven't had any problem with the internet. Now that I've said that, it's probably going to go to crap. But yeah, to Eminem, if you're coming here and that's your thing, I don't think it's going to be a problem. Is it 100% legal Amsterdam? Do whatever you want, and I don't think so. Not legally written on paper, but they're not doing anything to anybody. Without smelling it. Yeah, well, I mean, you can't walk 100 yards without walking past 3 or more dispensaries, right? I mean, they're all over the place. So, anyway, it's been an hour and 20 minutes. Been 12 of you guys hanging out. I want to thank everybody for coming. I always appreciate it. Probably gonna do 3 days. Sunday maybe. No, we'll be coming back on Sunday. Monday. Probably do one on Monday. I think I'm gonna get more into so that everybody knows. I think I'm gonna do Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. That way it'll give me 2 to 3 days. Over the weekend I can relax. Or set days, whatever it is, so that everybody kind of knows that, it's Monday at 8:30 a.m. Got to Love Thailand's on. So I'll see what what I can do with that. I think it'll be easier. But I want to thank everybody, all my subscribers. You guys are flipping awesome. It's always I always have a good time, and until I stop having a good time, we'll keep doing this. If you're not subscribed and you're watching, please subscribe. Doesn't cost anything. We went up to 1,949 and down to 48 before the stream started. And I'd like to break 2,000, but I don't have to. I got the best subscribers. I'd like to meet people. Everybody here is like a family in the community. So feel free to come in and comment if you feel that you want to. It took me a while to do it, and then now I can do it on anybody's channel. But I want to thank everybody. And like I usually do, let me go over here and put this down. Okay. I want to thank Richard of Richard Travels. He had given me and done me a favor and did the intros and the outros on this live stream. Thank you, Richard. And hope everything's going good for you, brother. I want to say thanks, everybody. Have a great morning, afternoon, and evening. And I will catch you on the next one.